Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way he just dictates where he wants his teammates to be positioned. Just always seems to have that picture, and when it comes to passing, he pretty much just leaves that to everyone.
He gets big! He will be livid with himself. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's going right the way across. Great run on the overlap here. And he's managed to get free. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Kane. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, that's superb.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Aimed beyond the defence. Palmer. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. João Palhinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Now here's the delivery. Vitinha! Now who's going to be first to this? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
He's picked his way through. Nuno Mendes.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Probing pass. Played through into space. Bernardo Silva gets into some space. Now it's Kane. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. That's a nicely weighted pass. Stones attempts a clearance. Palmer. Now it's Solanke. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Not the most accurate pass. And that is out of play. Rice. Gallagher. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Saka. Now it's Foden.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It's a searching pass. And this is Kane. Nicely intercepted. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chance, surely! Goal! Portugal! The breakthrough strike! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
João Cancelo. Now it's Solanke. Shifted it to the flank. He's found a way through. Now it's Solanke. Solanke! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Portugal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Portugal definitely won.
Chance for a shot! Foden. It's a throw-in. Stones. Foden.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
It's come to nothing. Alinia picks it up from the goal kick. Rice. Looking to play him in. Now it's Palmer. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Solanke. Foot in. And Solanke! And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Gallagher gathers from the goal kick. And we're not going to make any further progress now. João Cancelo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And João Palhinha. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Portugal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that has put paid to that. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Kane. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0.
England seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Kane.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And now the breakaway. Alexander-Arnold. England finding their passes. Vitinha has given away a free kick. Oh, what? Kane! It's there! England are back in business. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Kane, and they can counter here. Now it's Palmer. Inacio promptly onto that, and that is that.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
João Cancelo. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And it cuts out the supply. João Palhinha. Rice. And this is Kane. And claimed it back swiftly. Out to the left it goes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have gotten the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic.
There's the shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Bernardo Silva. Nicely shaped ball. It's a good run down the right. Vitinha. And it's João Palhinha. To Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. So much time and space here. Bruno Fernandes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shot, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bruno Fernandes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bernardo Silva. Vitinha in acres of space out wide. He's found a way through. Plenty to it. Shot a goal! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And we're underway. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone...
Hoyland! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Outsmarting him this time. DiMarco, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Has a look and plays it forward. And shifted it to the flank. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get free. DiMarco puts them all in. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Miretti. Miretti does well to get it back. Plays a sharp little ball here. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking to play him in. He's in space and looking for options. And the shot! Goal! Milan! Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Picked out brilliantly. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Çalhanoğlu ready to try one. Great chance here to level it up. Çalhanoğlu! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the keeper's got it again. Works it forward, and it's De Bruyne. Oh, that's well spotted. Rafael Leao looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bastoni charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bastoni. Massaro. Oh, that's fabulous. He's picked his one. De Bruyne! Really well taken goal. And that is goal number 20. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Great chance! And he's taking no chances there. Now that is commitment to the cause. And the keeper beats it away. And he's in on goal. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that pass just didn't quite work. And this is Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's De Bruyne. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Madueke. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would have to highlight Zubamendi. It really is amazing how San Sebastian keeps producing these top-notch central midfielders for generations now. They're very hard-working, ball winners, but with some of the silkiest passing skills to keep teams ticking, and he's got it. He's got it all. He's never afraid to drop a shoulder and go through people either.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Messi. Driving on and making good progress. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good spread. He's picked his way through. Close. And the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely bit of skill. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Messi! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's White. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's neat. Corner given. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, a delicate chip through. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Madueke. Shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Half an hour played now. Madueke. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, there's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Zubamendi. Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, and a chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Messi turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Madueke picks it up out wide. Oh, well played, well played. And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Chowdhury. Nicely weighted ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Martinelli. Rice. And it's Zubimendi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Madueke. Played out to the right. Diaz.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Diaz goes on a charge down the left. Messi under intense pressure.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
Odegaard, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. For De Bruyne. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Odegaard. Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne. Chowdhury. Now De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Vardiol. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba. And it's Zubimendi. Now Zubimendi. Madueke, who's set up 1 goal so far. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Saliba plays it through, spread neatly. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
And it's Messi. Chowdhury. Vardiol. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! It's a goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Rice. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Up towards the front line. Gabriel. And it's Rice. Looking here to chip it through.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Driving forward. Distributed tidily. Madueke is wide and looking to get onto this. Vardiol. He's in a real chance! And that would have won it.
Martinelli really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Subimendi. Messi, looking to play him in. He has a look up. Fiore! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
White. Nicely spread. No, that's been intercepted. Milan are looking desperate here, short on time, and Messi! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
Madueke. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Messi. Hakimi. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Martinelli. For Rice. Subimendi. And it's Timber. So that's it. It is all over. Milan bow out. Defeat sealing their fate. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I just get the feeling that this could all rest on how much the team can get out of this fella, Martinelli. When he's on it, he's very sharp, very alert at putting pressure on his opponents, and he has explosive pace to get behind any defence. A real handful and a troublemaker.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Chance, surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this...
Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Could move up a gear here. Ødegaard. It's a really well-measured ball. Gets a good foot in there. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Saliba. He shifted it to the flank. That's the keeper's ball. That has not gone well. Milan do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and the fullbacks are proving to be useful outlets for them too, Peter. The opposition could do with putting multiple bodies on them to stop the runs, but it's easier said than done, especially if the ball's hit early enough.
Madueke. Madueke carries the ball down the right. Guardiola. Can he spark a counter here? Chowdhury takes control of it and he's on the move. Chowdhury. Real chance! And it's Chowdhury. Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he shoots! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
White. Ødegaard. White. Rudiger. And that's a good-looking ball. Martinelli. That's an imaginative pass. Chowdhury. Now it's Martinelli. Messi. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Ødegaard. Now it's Martinelli. The ball goes in. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Ambitious ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries to get it clear. Rice picks it up out wide. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Ødegaard. Diaz deals with that comfortably. De Bruyne. Out to the right. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he... He's had a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Timber. Rice. De Bruyne. It's a searching pass. Not the most accurate pass. Ødegaard. Now White. Oh, good spread.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's
Ci
Ødegaard.
sarà un minuto di recupero.
Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are already promptly back underway.
Milan really need to go and...
There's the header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Saliba, White. And he's found a way past. He's through, Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Timber. Now Subimendi. Ødegaard. Subimendi. Distributed tidily. And he's had it nicked away. And it's White. Now Saliba. Ødegaard. Showing good feet. Throw-in. And here's Madueke. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Martinelli. It's a promising position. Turns and goes back.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chowdhury. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's De Bruyne. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Nicely spread. He's on it, can he get away? That's a good ball out wide. And here's Madueke. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Timber. And it's Timber. For Martinelli. Martinelli. This is promising. It's not an especially good pass, that. Nicely shaped ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Saliba. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Timber. Martinelli. Nice bit of trickery. Knocks it into space. Played into space out wide. That's been cut out, well played. That's a lovely, neat pass. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's fabulous. He's through and all alone! Shoots! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Cross into the... climbs up big! And one more try! And yes, it's there! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Madueke duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. Milan really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
2 minutes to be added on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice played with speed from back to front. So that's it, it is all over. Milan have done it, the perfect outcome. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority, and a proper leader.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Played out to the right. Hakimi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he get it through? Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Diaz. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Fiore! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Fiore clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
He's looking wide.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that is as far as they're going to go. Opts for safety. Diogo Dalot. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Menu. Milan do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and the fullbacks are proving to be useful out.
He's having a go! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Chiellini clears it away. Great vision. Radu gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. Diogo Dalot gets into a good position. Oh, that's neat. And it's Menu. He's on it, can he get away? Up he goes! He's got away with one there. Casemiro gathers from the goal kick. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Messi. Now De Bruyne. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Ahmad. Fiore. Messi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Maguire. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Martinez. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Out to the right. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Chowdhury. For De Bruyne. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's made its way to him. Bruno Fernandes. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Casemiro. It's a really well-measured ball. Diaz calmly anticipates. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Probing pass. Ahmad. Well, now he's gone for goal! Oh no, he's got that wrong. Fiore. Chowdhury. Casemiro. Ahmad. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Menu. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Diaz. That looks a cracking ball. And De Bruyne! There's a goal! And finally he has breathed life into the game. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Bruno Fernandes. Terrific header. And for a moment, time stood still.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è
pretty
di
loose pass.
80.607 spettatori.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shaw getting this one clear. He's tried one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Shaw. Quality ball. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Bruno Fernandes. Pressing high and with purpose. That's been cut out, well played. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Vardiol. That's a throw. Casemiro. Menu. He shifted it to the flank. Shaw looking to run onto it. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That ball looks a good one. Messi gets close for a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan, and the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
And it's been taken short. Now the delivery. And that should get the job done. Here's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Milan have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Diaz.
Diaz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martinez. Menu. Turns back here, probably the best option. Spread out to the left.
Ci saranno
Bruno
3 minuti di
Fernandes.
recupero.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bruno Fernandes goes short. This could be their final throw of the dice. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And there goes the final whistle. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they...